Hi, welcome to another Gin Fun at Wine Mastery. Have we got a special off-the-shelf gin for you? Voila! So, the gin that we are tasting in this episode is Gordon's not normal, but Sicilian.
Sicilian?
Sicilian.
I think you meant to say it.
Almost, and I almost said it. Sicilian Lemon Gin. So this is a gin that you can find in lots of places. So we've had a few comments about, where can we get this gin? And it's very difficult to find the craft gin. So why don't you try a gin that is very easy to get, that's available wherever you may be. So we're going to try this. And the reason we're trying this is because of a young lady called Julie. So I was actually lying prostrate on a operating table. I decided not to have general, but to go for local. I'm not sure whether that was a wise decision or not. But to try and divert my attention from what was happening, Julie, the nurse, the in the operating theatre nurse, said to me, what are you doing? And I talked about this, and she said, gin. She said, I like Gordon Sicilian gin. And I said, oh, really? And as soon as she said that, 3 or 4 other nurses all said, yeah, I like that too. Oh, brilliant, isn't it? So I thought, we must try it and share our thoughts with yourselves. So, Julie, thanks very much. I said I'd give you a shout out, and indeed, here I have. Thank you very much for pointing it out to us, and we're going to give it a go now.
Yes, indeed. Well, I mean, it's worth pointing out as well that there are so many gins. We've said that before, but now they're really moving into the flavoured market, which again you'll all be aware of. And again, you have these, like John just said, those boutique gins, which are very difficult to get hold of. But this one would be one that you could grab straight off the shelf. And I don't want to discount it because, again, we've gone through the snobbery that's involved in both wine and just drinking. And some people might immediately discount it because it's Gordon's. Now, we've tasted the Gordon's on the Gin Fun. And Gordon's is still a cracking bit of gin.
It is.
But it's because, Gordon's was the first one, and then all these others was coming in. And Gordon's almost like pushed to the side. And we tasted a few, didn't we? The beefy to the Gordon's.
Yeah.
And these are still cracking bits of gin. So I'm hoping that this is going to hold up to that.
Yeah, let's hope so. So, should we taste it? So this is just neat gin, Sicilian gin with just ice, no tonic for the moment.
Just as we like it.
Yeah, as we like it. Wow, I've got lemon drizzle cake.
Yeah, it's just intense lemon, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. Very nice.
It reminds me of the smell. It smells of the inside of refreshers. Do you remember those sweetest refreshers?
I wonder what you're going to say there tonight.
No, when I don't remember what the actual flavour. I'm sure there was lemon on there. It was always like rhubarb. But when you got in, there was a little bit of sherbet.
Yeah.
That's the bit. That's the bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right. So I'm going to go straight in there, John.
No, why not? Why not? Wow.
That's lemon. A lot.
Yeah.
Less tart.
That's true.
I was immediately expecting like that limoncello, the 40% to kind of like that. I mean, not a bad thing because I was hoping it wasn't going to be tart. It's a lot softer.
Yeah.
That real zesty, the lemon zest.
When the cocktail guys, they just sort of that little bit of
and they set fire to it. That I was right. It's an oily, zesty kind of flavour as opposed to a sharp, harsh, kind of bitter taste.
Yeah,
which is good. That was all right. I'm good with that, John. I'm good.
No, it's very nice.
And as expected, really refreshing. I mean, how can it not be? And again, that's just on its own.
Yeah, it is. That's right. Just on its own, it's quite smooth. It's a very lemony, refreshing taste. Sort of ideal. I think you could drink this neat if you were in a garden party, and someone else was driving you home. You could very easily drink this just neat. But it is very, very refreshing. I mean, I think if you like lemon, I mean, as I said, for me, it's lemon drizzle cake. If you like that sort of taste, you will absolutely love this. I mean, for an introduction to people that don't perhaps or have tried gin in the past and don't like it, and like lemon, this would be an excellent introduction to gin. I'm sure you'd love this. It's
a nice step on the ladder, isn't it? For your gin fun. Excuse me, John. Excuse me. I'm terribly rude. But no,
it's not that strong.
It's not. But I think I'm going to make a prediction. I think I'm going to like that more neat than I will with tonic.
You think when you add tonic, it's going to lose something?
I think so, because as it stands, that's the perfect level for me of lemon. Mm-hmm. It's nice, not overpowering, not sharp. As I said, oily, mouth coating, rich. Leaving that flavour there. I'm still tasting it now. It's still delicious. I think we'll put tonic in there. It might just overpower it a bit too much, but I don't know. But
yeah, I mean, my thought was that this is going to be like, well, we'll see when we add tonic, but this is going to be like someone, a gin and tonic where someone's put a nice sort of wodge of lemon in there, maybe even squeeze some of the juice. So that's what I'm expecting from it.
Okay.
We'll see, shall we?
Oh, yeah, you might be right, yeah. Hey, well, we can only try, John.
Okay, well, let's see. Voila. So, tonic added. So we'll see what that does for it.
Okay, let's have a little go. No point looking at the colour there. Let's just get straight onto the nose.
Yeah.
It's softened.
It's softened it, yeah. It's softened it. But there's like it's almost like they have the tonic and the lemon have merged. So it's not like one disguising the other. Somehow they seem to have morphed into one scent.
Yeah, as you said, you can't pick one from the other. Yeah. It smells, I'll be honest, it smells really good.
It does smell very good.
Very tempting. So tempting, I'm going to try it.
So am I. Wow. It's like a sherbety lemon for me. Like a sweetie. You mentioned sweetie before.
Yeah.
That's really, really hitting that button for me.
It's like one of those. What were those lemon drop? Those those sucky sweets.
Yeah.
Like boiled sweets were called boiled sweets. That has that then.
Yeah.
To the tea.
Yeah.
And it's actually what's happened since putting the tonic in there. I think it's taken away the oiliness. When we first had it.
Yeah.
That had the oiliness of the zesty there, which was kind of a nice flavour and a kind of, I won't say tongue coating, but this has become much more refreshing, which I think that happens when you put the tonic in anyway. But that really has become. I'm trying that. And I'm just thinking this now, John. It's almost not an alcoholic drink.
No, you could believe it isn't. I mean, if you're given that and said, "Oh, that's a lemon cordial of some description," you think, well, okay.
John, I think you're spot on with that description. If lemon cordial, is lemon cordial a thing? I don't know.
I can't remember seeing a lemon cordial.
I've never seen, but if lemon cordial was a thing, that's what lemon cordial would be tasting like. Has got that. Again, that juiciness. We say this a lot, but I think once you have added the tonic, it does give it that juicy. But again, you get it all around you. Your taste buds all around your mouth. You can taste so much more of it. But I know we say this a lot. That's a bit dangerous. Is that, John? That is like a soft drink.
It is.
It's proper soft drink.
There's remnants there of my nan's homemade lemonade as well. That taste. So it's really, really. I mean, it's a very nice connection for me to get. It's a really, really nice taste. But you say it's very dangerous. I just wouldn't believe I'm drinking alcohol with that. No. It would just taste like a soft drink. And we've only put 50% tonic, 50 gin, 50%. So that is a very nice drink. It is a drink that if you don't like gin, don't exclude this one, because if you like lemon, give this a go. It is very, very nice. Very refreshing. I mean, obviously, it's probably, you would think, normally perhaps more of a summer drink. But maybe, in a hot nightclub or wherever it's really hot in the winter and you want to sort of, just chill a bit, this is an excellent drink. I understand why Julie and the other girls, excuse me girls for not remembering your names, the other girls in the operating theatre really enjoy this. I can really see why you've enjoyed this. I'm not quite sure. I'm now just trying to balance whether the pain of the operation was worth me learning this.
Was it, John? Was it? Julie, I hope you were gentle. Been going on about it for ages.
Yeah, so just quick shout out to all the nurses in the operating theatre at BMI. Thank you for introducing me to this, and that's a very nice drink. Really recommend it. If you would like to try it, go ahead and try it.
And thank you for looking after John, Julie.
Yeah, thanks very much. Thank you very much indeed. So I'm sure the surgeon thinks I should give him a...
What gin does he like?
You have to tell me. You have to tell me. So until the next time, if you enjoyed this video, please give us the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please press the subscribe button. Press the little bell button as well, and that makes sure that every time we produce a video, you'll be notified that we have done so. And so until the next time, really looking forward to tasting the next gin or the next glass of wine. We'll see you there. Chin chin.
Gin gin.
Oh yeah, gin gin. Cheers.